okay, LeBron got his profession and he's one of the GOATs in his profession. Stephen A got his profession and he's one of the GOATs in his profession. For LeBron to go behind the scenes to try to make sure this man don't get his money is crazy. Man, that was a nice moment last year when him, father and son, get to play the same game together. As of last year and this year, you could tell LeBron James ain't really ready for the league right now. He should be in the G League, getting his red cup, getting this game up. He definitely tried to get Kyrie for Westbrook. He be trying to paint narratives like he don't really be saying nothing to people to get them traded. I don't like that though. Yo, what it is, what it ain't, YouTube. This your boy MJT coming at you with another anchor video, man. Let's get it, let's go. Yes, sir, man. How y'all been doing? You know, I just been chilling. You know, man, trying to pop out these videos, man. Hey, I'm trying to be consistent, bro, but it's gonna take one day at a time. So bear with me, man. In today's video, I'm finna react to the LeBron James, Stephen A Smith, and Westbrook situation. Now, if you ain't heard, it's been out for like 3-4 days now. Stephen A Smith was on Carmelo Anthony's podcast, 7:20 p.m. or something like that. He was talking about LeBron James and how behind the scenes that he was trying to keep him from getting his money and get him fired and all that type stuff. So that was a crazy, explosive story. And then another story came out. I think somebody posted an article or a book or something explaining how Westbrook thought that LeBron James was being disingenuous and fake behind the scenes, like don't know the lyrics to songs, and someone he watched Godfather and all that type stuff. Man, hey, it's a lot of stuff coming out about LeBron James. I ain't gonna fake it to you. And then he's been hurt. He's out for a couple weeks. So, and I've heard a lot of people saying that they feel like he's out because he's trying to get some type of leverage in like a contract or something. Because, you know, the Lakers ain't really holding LeBron James to the forefront anymore. It's about Luka Doncic. So LeBron James ain't getting no contract this year, so he probably feels some type of way. So allegedly, some people think that he might not really be hurt. He just trying to create leverage. So we finna react to this video, man, and I want to give a shout out to Chaz NBA for this video, man. So we finna react to this video. Hope you like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get into it, man.
In the same day, it's come out that both Stephen A Smith and Russell Westbrook do not like LeBron's fake behavior. For Stephen A Smith, he said it on Carmelo Anthony's 7 p.m. in Brooklyn podcast, and Russell Westbrook, that was in a book called A Hollywood Ending, The Dreams and Drama of the LeBron Lakers. First, here's what Stephen A Smith had to say in the podcast, and then what was said about Russ in the book.
Now let me get to LeBron. I don't like his ass. Not a little bit. You do not understand the links this man would go to. You know, I believe this dates back more than a decade. He's one way publicly, he's another way privately. I believe he's, you know, he might not be interviewed and he might not be quoted, but the things he says and the things he has said to people, it's gotten back to me. The things that he's tried to do, if it were up to him, I wouldn't be where I am today.
And that's crazy. I mean, you know, everybody, okay, LeBron got his profession and he's one of the GOATs in his profession. Stephen A got his profession and he's one of the GOATs in his profession. So for LeBron, if this is really true, for LeBron to go behind the scenes to try to make sure this man don't get his money is crazy. Like, and then a lot of people don't like Stephen A Smith. Stephen A Smith is very polarizing. Him, Skip Bayless, Shannon Sharp, all these guys are big names in the media market. And a lot of people don't like these guys. To me, I met Stephen A Smith in I think 2018. He was in Houston for the conference finals when the Rockets was actually, you know, balling. Yeah, he was a cool dude. Like, he took some pictures with me and everything. So I'm not gonna say I'm cool with Stephen A Smith. Stephen A Smith does have his takes and what he does outside of sports with the politics and everything is had nothing to do with me. I ain't finna get into that. But in sports, I feel like he don't really say no crazy stuff sometimes. He say some crazy stuff, but he don't be like straight just outlandish. Like, I think the most he said about LeBron James is saying he's the second best player of all time. I don't know if LeBron fans feel some type of way about that or LeBron feels some type of way about that, but I don't feel like what did Stephen A, I mean, he did talk about his son, what was that, February of this year? That was kind of out of line. I ain't gonna fake it to you. That was definitely out of line. But other than that, though, I feel like he didn't really say too much disrespectful stuff. So, but yeah,
Some low shit. The day that he rolled up on me courtside, it was the day my contract was announced, that I had stayed with ESPN, blah, blah. Go back and look at the camera angle. I arrived there in the first quarter. He rolled up on me in the third quarter. This is 2025. We got technology everywhere. TNT is a nationally televised game. How is it we got one angle and the only angle you see was of him and his face? But you see the back of my peanut. I know this, but I know a thing or two about camera angles. I determine them half the time.
Yep.
Do this angle, do this angle, do that angle. This is my business.
I ask you straight up, do you think you felt set up in that moment?
Damn right.
Okay.
Damn right I did.
You thought he had somebody out there too.
Damn right that did. Okay. Damn right.
what y'all think about that? You think LeBron has somebody set up out there to make him look crazy or something? Comment down below. Let me know.
That's how I feel.
Okay.
But no big deal. No problem. Because I go on the air the next day and I'm like, that's a dad reacting to his son. Happens on a Thursday. That's a Friday. That's Saturday. Richard Jefferson is doing the game in Boston. He's still mic'd. He's working for ESPN. And we see LeBron say to him, yo, man, when he said, as a father, I had it. So I'm thinking, oh, that's not about Bronny. That's about you. Okay, let's talk about you as a father from this perspective. Oh, he ends up getting drafted by the Los Angeles Lakers. Congratulations. No problem. Oh, he ends up being there opening night. That father-son moment with Ken Griffey Jr. and Sr. in attendance. I was there at the game, standing up, clapping.
I mean, that was a nice moment last year when him, father and son, get to play the same game together. But as of last year and this year, you could tell Bronny James ain't really ready for the league right now. He should be in the G League, getting his red cup, getting this game up. But you know, LeBron pulls some strings. He has enough cachet, and he's one of the GOATs to do that. So I respect it. But I feel like Bronny definitely need to work on his game a little bit more before he really plays some games in the NBA, for real.
No problem. It became a problem when this brother was in the G League, and then the next day, J.J. Redick decides to bring him in the first quarter and ask him to guard Tyrese Maxey.
Yeah.
Go back and watch the film.
Yeah.
Tyrese Maxey, if you could literally feel or see somebody drooling at the mouth, give me the ball.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that was Tyrese Maxey. It was a nightmare. And I'm like, you can't do that to him. But you also can't do that to us. We're the media. Now you asking us not to cover the game. The last straw was not him rolling up on me on courtside. If you sat up there and said, yo, LeBron pissed off, he need to talk to you man to man. And I was in New York, what would I do? I'd be on the next plane to LA. And then you gonna turn around and come on ESPN with Pat McAfee? You gonna come on my channel on a show that comes on after me.
Hold on, yeah. Right. Get it.
Just to dog me? Nah. And what you dogging me about? Be a man. Yo, I don't like him either. Cool. Nah. I have to protect my family. That's the narrative you playing? Yo, bro, when I tell y'all, you can't measure the level of how pissed off I have been over that. There is no level of disrespect that has ever been accorded to me in my life more so than what he did. To try to paint me as somebody who would attack somebody's family, knowing I've never done it, I can't tell you how offensive I find that.
And here's what was said in...
Hey, and he definitely really got under Stephen A. Smith's skin when he was on the Pat McAfee show. Like, you come on the show right after First Take and dog Stephen A. Hey, that's some calculated move type stuff. Hey, that's, if you want to get to somebody, that's smart. I ain't gonna fake it to you. And I think him and Pat McAfee ain't too fond of each other. Him and Stephen A. Smith ain't too fond of each other for real either. But LeBron definitely was calculated in them type of moves, bro. For real.
The book where Russell Westbrook was reportedly growing tired of LeBron's fake behavior, LeBron quietly pushed for a reunion with Kyrie Irving, a move that would have required trading Westbrook, despite publicly denying it. LeBron often said, let Russ be Russ in interviews, but didn't actually support him behind the scenes. During a Lakers team...
I don't like that, though. Like Russ has his faults. I ain't gonna lie to you. He turns the ball over a lot. He's not a good shooter, but he plays with energy every single night on both ends of the court. He gonna try to make the winning play, and he a leader. He's definitely a leader, and you would love to have somebody like Westbrook on your team. You just got to put him in. You got to put him in the right positions for him to be effective, for real. But yeah, man, he definitely tried to get Kyrie for Westbrook, and LeBron think he's slick, man. He be trying to paint narratives like he don't really be saying nothing to people to get them traded. He definitely does. Which is okay, bro. You got that type of pool. You got your son drafted by the Lakers. So you got that type of pool. But don't act like you come on. We're trying to act innocent, bro. Stop it, LeBron.
Event where Will Smith came to speak, LeBron and AD suddenly walked out before he arrived. Minutes later, they returned acting overly friendly. LeBron dominated the talk, asking questions and quoting movie lines. Westbrook, watching in disbelief, told a teammate after, "I hate that fake shit. I just can't do it." And then another one. Westbrook saw multiple examples of LeBron misrepresenting himself, like claiming The Godfather was his favorite movie, but not knowing a single line, carrying the autobiography of Malcolm X to interviews without being able to discuss it, and even saying he predicted Kobe's 81-point game. These moments made Russ
What? You said you predicted Kobe's 81-point game? Yeah, bro. Yeah, LeBron, bro. Quit it, my dude. Quit it. You think you that cold to predict somebody scoring 81 points, bro? Yeah, man. Comment down below what y'all think about this story, man. Like I said, LeBron, he has enough pull to do what he wants. He can pull some strings, I guess, to get you fired. I don't know, but if you do that for real, that's crazy, bro. You play basketball, he does media. Y'all should be going y'all separate ways. Y'all don't like each other. Keep it at that. Going behind the scenes, try to get somebody fired. Allegedly, like I said, I don't know. It's not a fact. I don't know. It just talks, but yeah, that is crazy, man. I ain't gonna fake it to you. Comment down below what y'all think about this story, man. And I appreciate y'all for watching this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below stuff that you want me to react to. Turn on post notifications to be alert when I post new videos. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all, and I'm gonna see y'all next time. Let's get it.